Hello, it's your pal Emma Cownley here, and this is Kiss My A's, the content Q&A serial. This week's question is, how do I write a killer LinkedIn profile? Now, along with dating profiles, LinkedIn profiles seem to be one of the things I'm asked to write most frequently by the people who know me, friends and family, that sort of nonsense. So I thought I'd cover off the basics here in a video so I don't have to do it anymore. My very first recommendation for a killer LinkedIn profile is to not be a dickhead in your job title. Alright? You're not a content guru, you're not a whiz kid, you're not a genius. Alright? Let's stick to real, quantifiable job titles. People need to be able to understand what you do just by seeing your name. It's no good getting all conceptual and sexy and using all this industry buzzwords and creative job titles. If you want to be a design ninja or an SEO samurai, then that's great. This is the same for your bio and work history. Let's not stray into the land of the marketing buzzword. I wouldn't recommend it personally. Just alienates people. So do not do buzzwords. Don't do it in your title. Don't do it in your biography. Don't. My second tip for a really killer LinkedIn profile would be to keep it short. You really only need a short paragraph or two explaining what you do. I would start with a really bitchin' intro line. Really hook them in with something interesting, something welcoming, something that pushes them along to the next line and keeps them reading through the whole paragraph. I would also really recommend tailoring it. Just try and think about who you're really speaking to. Who's looking at your profile? Who do you want to attract? Are you trying to be headhunted? Are you trying to showcase your skills within a certain industry or expertise? Whatever that is, bring that to the forefront. As a final bonus plus point, I would recommend making sure that you have a professional photograph. I mean, I know that mine's pretty wacky and out there, but at least it's not a picture of me on holiday holding a blimmin' cocktail. Oh, cheers. Or me with my kid. I don't have a kid. But you get the picture. It's not Facebook. We're not hanging out with our friends here. Let's keep it boardroom sensible. Try and also fill in every single section. Don't have missing chunks of information, especially when it comes to your employment history. Big chunks of missing information indicate that you're either a job hopper or you've gone long periods of time being unemployed. Now that's something that is very unsettling to potential recruiters. It's also really beneficial to make sure that you've got examples of work that you've done. If you've cited something in the biography section of your profile, make sure that there's examples of it, links to it, and also that you've been verified by other employees through testimonials or endorsements. Break the text up into readable paragraphs. We're talking paragraphs of 3 lines maximum. Keep it short, keep it sharp, keep it punchy. This will encourage people when they look at the page. Oh, it doesn't look like a lot. It's only a couple of short paragraphs. If they look at that and see a giant block of writing, a huge chunky paragraph, they're going to think, yeah, I'm not going to read that. This person cannot articulate themselves. I'm not going to bother. It looks like a lot. It looks like Tolstoy, for Christ's sakes. You know, that's War and Peace right there on the blooming page. No. Break it up, and that way you're encouraging people to get through the whole. It doesn't look like a lot when you write it like that. Try and include all of your experience as bullet points and get all of the juicy, sexy bits right at the front of the bullet point. So when people are reading it, they're getting the top-notch information first. I would also really try and encourage a call to action at the very end of your LinkedIn profile. Something like, drop me a message, or I'd love to hear from you, or just anything that incites an action or encourages people to engage with you. Remember here, LinkedIn is a social media platform at the very heart of its core. That means nobody is engaged for a very long period of time. They're scan reading, they're moving on to the next, scan reading, moving on to the next. If you can't communicate what you do and your value and your experience and your uniqueness very, very quickly, you're not going to make that connection whatsoever. So In summary, make sure that your headline is clear and concise about what you do. You're not a digital guru, you're not a design samurai. You are a freelance designer. You are a freelance copywriter. You are a digital marketing specialist. Make it clear, make it obvious. 2, break up your content. Short, sharp paragraphs that are clear, plain English, and clearly describe what you do. 3, bullet points. One-liners with all the best bits at the front. 4, fill out the whole profile and make sure your picture is professional. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Emma Cownley. This has been Kiss My A's. If you have a question for me, pop it in the comment box below or call me out on Twitter at @EJCownley and use the hashtag KissMyA's. Until next week, see you later.